Beloved in Christ, I welcome you to the liturgy for the 32nd Sunday in Ordinary Time ESC. Today I'm reflecting with you on the theme, Resurrection, the hope that sustains. Beloved, today I wish to draw your attention to the obligation we have during this month of November. The obligation to remember the dead by praying for the peaceful repose of their souls. It should therefore not come as a surprise to us that today's readings invite us to reflect on the theme of resurrection as a belief that sustains our life in this world. For without the hope of the resurrection, the obligation for praying for the dead would be useless. 2 Maccabees chapter 12, verse 42 to 46. Thus, in the words of Otto von Bismarck, without the hope of an afterlife, this life is not even worth the effort of getting dressed in the morning. This reminds us that it is the hope of the resurrection that gives meaning to our lives in this world. The world then is not an end in itself, but as a means to an end. My dear friend, our belief in the resurrection also helps us to answer the question, what do I do when my faith is ridiculed? Thus, the challenge to be faithful is derived from the promise of the hereafter. This is exemplified in the first reading of today. For when Antiochus IV decided to eliminate the Jews' mindset by introducing pagan Greek thought and ways into Palestine, by the withdrawal of all the privileges that allowed the Jewish people to worship their own God and obey his laws with the insistence that they should behave like everybody, some of the Jews refused, saying they would rather die than transgress the laws of their ancestors. This conviction was born out of their belief in the resurrection. But sadly, for us today, though most of us believe in the resurrection, it is only a belief in theory without any practical bearing to our life. Again in the gospel, Jesus' answer to the Sadducees, who tried to ridicule belief in the resurrection with reference to Deuteronomy chapter 25 verse 5, is that we are not to think of heaven in terms of this earth, because life there will be quite different. Consequently, Jesus reminded them that God is the God of the living and that he created us for life. Hence, belief in the resurrection is a call to be different for God and courageous in facing the world. That is, no matter how the world treats us or tries to ridicule our faith, we are to remain faithful and rejoice in the promise of the future by Jesus. Therefore, as you go through life during the course of this week, remember and let your life be inspired by your faith in the resurrection, and may this inspiration give you a reason to live for God by committing yourself to the cause of God. Until I come your way again, have a wonderful week and God bless you.